Hey, what's up, Lightbolt Joe here. Today we are going to discuss the 2023 Amazon Prime original film, Somebody I Used to Know. This stars Alison Brie, Jay Ellis, Kiersey Clemens, Danny Pudi, Olga Mercedes, Haley Joel Osment, Julie Haggerty, etc. There's a slew of other people in this. So Alison Brie and Dave Franco, they've been working together since Funny or Die skits way back in the day, over 10 years. And Danny Pudi's in this, right? I said that, Danny Pudi. Um, Allison and Danny were in Community together all those years, and Allison and Dave have worked together for all these years as well. So it's I've said this thousands of times. I love when friends work together on other projects. I love when actors and actresses work together on other projects that they've worked to before. It's a sense of familiarity, it's a sense of comfortability, and you could tell while watching that everybody was just comfortable with each other acting these very hard scenes to act out. The fact that Allison and Dave Franco co-wrote this, and the fact that Dave directed this, I didn't know that until halfway through, and I'm checking the cast list and I see directed by Dave Franco. I'm like, excuse me, what? And it's so well done. It's so well done. I would have shaved like 10 minutes off this. I think it's like what, an hour 40 with credits. I would have kept it at a solid hour and a half. I think it would have been perfect. My other thing is that this is a plot that could have easily been a Christmas film. Easily been a Christmas film. The hardworking LA, showrunner goes back home and, revisits the past. It could have easily been a plot for a Christmas film, not kissing the guy under the Christmas tree at the very end would have worked so well. But when you take it away and not have it as a Christmas plot, it's still a great story that was given to us. Allison plays this character, who is actually named Allie, conveniently. She goes back home after her the third season of the show that she works on was just canceled. So she goes stays with her mom. She runs into old friends. She runs into her ex, and so like she thinks the flame is rekindling. He's actually getting married, so then she's now trying to steal the man away from the new fiance. But then she actually winds up liking this girl, and like the two of them bond. But then she like invites the girl's parents when the girl said don't. It was a whole thing. But I laughed so hard when they're doing the night before celebration, the wedding rehearsal celebration, whatever. They're all drinking at a bar, and Kiersey's character goes up, performs with their band, and Danny Pudi's character gets hit in the nuts, but 3 times by 3 separate people. 3 separate times he gets hit. Boom, 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 conversation, boom, conversation, boom, conversation. And it was just so funny, and I didn't expect it, and I actually verbally laughed out loud. It took me off guard. But there's a lot of drama to this. There's a lot of heavy finding yourself, being comfortable with yourself, figuring out what to do next, what's the next chapter, what's the next adventure, how can I be comfortable with myself in order to find the next chapter, in order to find the next adventure. The whole one door closes, 2 doors open kind of a thing. So I loved how real this was. They talked about nudism in a lot of this. There was streaking scenes. There was a whole nudist interview at the very end with Allie's character in a nudist colony. That's what she wanted to do, documentary style, prior to this dessert reality show that she, had to do as the big break. But having these characters, having these actors not have clothes on, being represented on screen, finding that comfortability, that whole speech at the end, that last character, Grace, that they were interviewing, not being comfortable with yourself, and not just physically, but being comfortable with yourself. How do you learn to be comfortable with yourself? How do you learn to love and accept yourself mentally, physically, emotionally? Very cool. Very well done how that was all tied together. Allie making plans with the cameraman, to get drinks the next weekend, stuff like that. Very well done. I'm very impressed with this film. Very heavy on the drama, more so than comedy. I thought Haley Joel Osment did a great job as well, playing a dad of 2 kids. And it's just neat watching him grow from a kid to now being an actor portraying a dad with kids. It's very cool. It's very cool watching this. I'm very happy that Allison and Dave are still close friends, that they're still working together, that they're still creating together. And they did a great job with this. Great job with this. I'm very happy with how it's done. Normally when someone writes and stars in something, it's very egocentric, but this was not. And it was very poetic how the story progressed with the character development. Very impressed. And Dave did a great job directing as well. Very impressed. On to the next review. Mucho mahalo.